بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده سبحانه وتعالى ونستهديه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله تعالى من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله تعالى فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله وصفيه من خلقه وحبيبه بلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة وكشف الله عز وجل به الغمة وجاهد في سبيل ربه حتى أتاه اليقين فاللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين أما بعد. Alhamdulillah, my brothers in Islam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has gathered us here tonight for a very, very noble cause, mashallah. Building the house of Allah, a place of illumination and guidance for generations yet to come. And my brothers, I can't remember how many fundraisers I've been to, and nearly without fail, each and every project that started, mashallah, with good intention, we have seen that the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was built, the project, mashallah, was completed. And what really remains and what really matters is who are these brothers that contributed. The question is not whether the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be built or not. The question tonight is, my brothers, will I be one of the main contributors for this project? I like to start our talk tonight, my brothers, by asking simple questions that each and every Muslim must ask himself now before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks him on the day of Qiyamah. So please stay with me. Umar radiallahu anhu gave this ummah amazing advice. He said radiallahu ta'ala anhu, حاسبوا أنفسكم قبل أن تحاسبوا وزنوا أعمالكم قبل أن توزن لكم. Take your own account before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes you to account. And weigh your own a'mal before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala weighs them for you on the day of Qiyamah. Meaning, be prepared and ask the hard questions to yourself. We all know, my brothers, that we love money. Anyone who denies this is either lying to himself or he is a hidden wali of Allah. Pir Sahib, maybe in Melbourne, maybe there's a lot of awliya. In Sydney, we have no awliya, so I know. They're honest with me all the time. Say, yes, we love money, you know. But the majority of us love money, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, listen carefully, وَتُحِبُّونَ الْمَالَ حُبًّا جَمًّا. Not only you love money, you love money a lot. وقال سبحانه وتعالى وَإِنَّهُ لِحُبِّ الْخَيْرِ لَشَدِيدٌ. Verily, the love the son of Adam has for money is strong, powerful. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, my brothers, created us in this dunya to be tested. Tonight is not spontaneous, it's not coincidental. Your presence in this hall tonight is not by chance. It's not just, oh Allah subhanallah, someone invited me, I end up coming here, you know. Some people plan to come here and they're not. And some people maybe 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, someone came, I'm going, oh seriously fundraiser, and he came. This gathering tonight, my brothers, is the design and plan of Allah. It was written in His qadr subhanahu wa ta'ala millions of years before you were born. This is definitely one of the tests of Allah. What is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala testing us in dunya, my brothers? Very, very simple. We speak about it in our bayans, we speak day to day in our mudhakaras, in our talks, in our gatherings. We speak about Iman. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is testing our faith, our Iman. If I was to ask anyone here tonight, brother, honestly, genuinely, if you're not going to be honest with me, at least be honest with yourself. Simple questions. Do you believe that the money you have in your pocket, the cash you have saved in your bank account, the mal, the wealth that now is in your possession is from Allah? Are you sleeping or you don't know the answer? Is the wealth with you from Allah? Anyone here has doubt? Because if you have doubt, you can ask Mufti Munib, what is the ruling, you know? What is the hukm? If someone says, my wealth is not from Allah, he's in a big musibah, you know? So all Muslims answer the right answer. Baba, of course, Allah is the Razaq, Allah gave me, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed me with this wealth, with this rizq. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes this very clear in the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, listen carefully, آمنوا بالله ورسوله. Believe in Allah and His Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And then straight after this order, Allah says this, وَأَنْفِقُوا مِمَّا جَعَلَكُمْ مُسْتَخْلَفِينَ فِيهِ. And spend from that which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala entrusted you with. The money with us, as Muslims we believe that the money with us is an amana. It doesn't really belong to me. Take any $10 note or $100 note with you and look at it very carefully. This $100 was with someone before you. And soon it will go to someone after you. You only hold this money temporarily in your possession, but really the money belongs to Allah. Allah is the one who gave, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who takes. We are merely entrusted with this money. If you have this conversation with any Muslim, the answer is usually yes, yes, Sheikh, yes, mashallah, correct, wallahi, Allah is Razaq, Allah is Kareem. It's all rizq and blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But you all know, my brothers, that words are very cheap. They have no value. They have no weight on the day of Qiyamah. Anyone in this dunya can make any claim, can say anything he wants. What really matters, my brothers, is not words. What really matters is action. Amal. This is why when someone spends charity fi sabilillah, when you put your hand in your pocket and take this money that you love so much, that you worked so hard for, that you know you have plans on spending on dunya and desires and shahawat, and you throw this money fi sabilillah in charity, this action is what we call in Islam proof of faith, evidence of iman. قال صلى الله عليه وسلم والصدقة برهان. Charity is proof of iman and faith. When you spend fi sabilillah, you are proving by action that you believe in Allah. You believe Allah is the Razaq. You believe in Allah's promise. You believe in the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam's promise. But words about love of Allah, and Allah is the Razaq, and Allah is the one who gives, and this is Allah's money. And then when asked to spend this money fi sabilillah, you withhold from Allah, your body language, your action is saying, sorry, I don't believe these promises. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam takes oath, my brothers. Imagine Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam talking to his companions. He says this, ثلاثة أقسم عليهن. Three things I take oath on. وأحدثكم حديثا فاحفظوه. And I will teach you a hadith, memorize it. Imagine the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam taking oath. Do you believe him? Do we believe our Prophet? Do we believe our teacher? Do we trust his promise sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? قال صلى الله عليه وسلم, the first thing is ما نقصت صدقة من مال. Charity does not decrease your wealth. Charity increases your wealth. I ask you by Allah, ask your heart, do we genuinely believe this? Do I genuinely in my heart, before Allah Azza wa Jal asks me on Judgment Day under the sun, before you standing naked in front of Allah alone to be questioned, and you can't lie. In dunya, anyone can lie. In akhirah, al-yawma nakhtimu ala afwahim. Today, we will seal their mouths. وَتُكَلِّمُنَا what? وَتُكَلِّمُنَا أَيْدِيهِمْ. The hands will talk. وَتَشْهَدُ أَرْجُلُهُم بِمَا كَانُوا يَكْسِبُونَ. In dunya, anyone can say whatever you want. In akhirah, your hands will testify, your legs will testify, your own skin will testify about the truth in your heart. Ask yourself this genuine question. Do I really believe in my heart that when I spend money fi sabilillah, my savings, my wealth, my assets, my wealth is not decreasing, rather it is increasing? If we do, what naturally follows? My brothers, banks of riba, institutes of haram and kaba'ir, they promise people 4%, 5% return. And people have trust. They have trust in banks. They have trust in riba institutes. So they go confidently and they invest and put this money because in his heart, he has yaqeen that he cannot deny that my money is safe and my profit will come. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also promises. He says subhanahu wa ta'ala to the believers, مثل الذين ينفقون أموالهم في سبيل الله كمثل حبة أنبتت 7 سنابل في كل سنبلة 100 حبة. يعني you spend $1 في سبيل الله, Allah will give you back 700 times more. Wallahu, not only this, Wallahu yudha'ifu liman yasha. And Allah will multiply this even more for whosoever He chooses subhanahu wa ta'ala. The bank is promising 6%, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is promising, I'm not good with math, but 700, 7,000, whatever it is, 700 times more return. We trust the bank. If one investor in Sydney, without mentioning names, he collected from Sydney, true story, not fake, true story. He used to give people 50% return per annum. Yani you give him 100 grand, he returns what? Every year he gives you 50 grand. 50% return. You know what happened in Sydney? Do you know what happened? He collected $280 million from Muslims of Sydney. 280 million. People sold their houses. People went back to Lebanon and Egypt and sold their homes. They sold their cars and they gave this brother the money. And then one day they woke up and what happened? And all the money is gone. Finished. Where is the brother? Oh, no one can find him. Search, what do you mean? Is that court cases? Nothing. Zero. $280 million because of the greed of the son of Adam. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the King of Kings, is going to say to you on Judgment Day, I promised you 700 times more. How is it that you say you believe my promise, you trust my promise, but in action, you went and invested your dunya for 10%, 15%, 20%, and my investment was neglected? Where is your iman? Your actions are negating what you are saying on your tongue. And this, my brothers, is the reality. Reality is only founded in action, not in words. If we believe in Allah, and if we believe in the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam's promise, we will spend our wealth with no hesitation. Imam al-Nawawi rahmatullah alayhi in Riyadh al-Salihin, a very famous book of Fada'il. Every chapter in Fada'il he keeps saying what? Bab, Fadl al-Sadaqa, Bab Fadl, al-Adhan, al-Wudu. When it came to spending fi sabilillah, Imam al-Nawawi said this, باب الإنفاق في وجوه الخير ثقة بالله تعالى. He didn't say the reward of charity. He said the chapter of spending fi sabilillah out of what? Not for reward, out of trust in Allah. Brother, do you trust Allah? If we trust Allah, my brothers, and have real yaqeen, spending money fi sabilillah is the safest and most rewarding investment. But the truth lies in the action, not in the words, my brothers. This is why our mashayikh, they give us this beautiful example. You know, our elders, I heard this actually from one of our elders. He gave this amazing example. He said that one day a father was walking with his son. You know, many of us, mashallah, when we have a walk with our children, we like to show that, you know, alhamdulillah, your father, wallah, is well accomplished. He is wealthy, you know. You want to, you know, show your kids some confidence. So this father is walking with his son one day, and then they find a lolly shop. The boy, a young boy, you know, 3-year-old, 4-year-old, he sees the lolly shop and he starts, Baba, please, Abu, you know, I want a lolly, I want a lolly. Father says, you know, lolly, what's a bloody lolly, man? 10 cents, man. Father, you know, like that, walking, he walks to the shop, come son, no problem. He walks into the shop and he buys one lolly for his son. The son is so happy, jumping. They leave the shop, the son loves his father, father loves his son. And then, as soon as they walk outside, they see an orphan. A young boy sleeping on the side of the street. You know, no father, no mother, dirty clothes. Haram, the young boy sees the lolly in the boy's hand, and his heart is about to pop out. He doesn't have a father. The father has iman, he gets affected. So he wants to teach his son a lesson. He says to his son, Beta, please, go give this orphan the lolly, and I will go back to the shop, and I will buy you another lolly. So the son looks at the lolly, looks at the father, and says, Baba, but it's my lolly. The father is still patient. He goes, son, I understand. You're a young boy. I understand it's your lolly. I understand. Who bought you this lolly, Habibi? Isn't it Baba? Didn't Baba buy you this lolly? Habibi, please give this orphan. Look at the shop is right here. We'll just cross the road back again. I will go, not one lolly, I will buy you a box of lollies. So the son looks at the lolly. He looks at the father. Baba, it's my lolly. Now the father is losing face. Habibi, I understand. But the Baba has a lot of money. Baba can buy the whole shop of lollies. Please, just give this orphan this bloody lolly, and I will buy you 5 boxes. The son still does not trust his father. He goes, no, Baba, I want my lolly. You go buy the orphan. You go buy your lolly, give it to that orphan. Now the father is furious. Because the stupid son doesn't believe me. How easy is it for me to go buy lollies? Just give this poor man. The father is in shock that his son doesn't trust him. Lillahi al-mathal al-a'la, my brothers. We are all this young boy. Allah says, my house. Look at the land. You all watch the video. My house. My mosque. My place. The place of ibadah. The place of Quran. The place of worship. The place of iman. Inna buyuti fil ard al-masajid. My place, my project, not someone, not Fulan, not Sheikh Muhammad, not anyone else, not ICC, no, this is the house of Allah. Allah saying to you now, my house and my money. My house and my money. See this money, I gave it to you. Now, I don't want all your money. I don't want everything. I'm saying, spend. Show me iman. Now, if someone holds back, what does this show, my brothers? What does it say? What are you saying to Allah? Don't worry about people. Which message are you sending to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? You are saying to Allah, Ya Allah, you know it's your money, I know you gave me the money, but Ya Allah, what if I spend this money and then the money doesn't come back? What if I spend my money fi sabilillah and then no money to pay the bills? No money to buy the car? I promise promised my wife I'm taking her back to Pakistan, you know, at the end of the year. Christmas is coming. Ya Allah, I promised my kids I'm buying them their bike or their, you know, scooter or whatever. Now Iman is being tested. He came back to you tenfold, 20-fold, 30-fold, nothing happened, life moved on. Next time you are asked to spend fi sabilillah, it becomes second nature. What do you need? Whatever I have, Bismillah. This is how Iman is built in our hearts. If we don't, we will die with this disease in our hearts. So please, my brothers, don't hold back from Allah. The money belongs to Allah. The one who's promising iwad, the one who's promising compensation is Allah and His Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. The one who controls the treasures of the heavens and the earth is Allah. Anyone who withholds is only harming himself. All of us ready, inshallah? I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is, alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, this beautiful project, as you can see, we've collected approximately 20% now, 80% is missing close to $1 million. The good news is, the money is here in the hall. Trust me, I know. While I was coming here, a brother showed me, MashaAllah, people have moved from Melbourne, from Sydney, and they all bought houses here, MashaAllah. Owned, 1,800,000, 700,000. MashaAllah, the community in Melton, when it comes to real estate, looks like, MashaAllah, they are, you know, number one spender, MashaAllah. So the good news is, my brothers, the money is where? The money is here. The bad news is, it's in your pockets. We didn't get it yet. We need to somehow, you know, extract it. The money is here. We can easily not leave tonight before the whole target is reached. I know that for a fact. But the problem is this attachment to money. Who turned the flight? Someone must run away already. We didn't stop. So the money is with you, but we need to get it out. Very, very simple, my brothers. We will follow a system. Please stay with me. First, إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّةِ. Let us all make intention for the sake of Allah, for the house of Allah, that we will achieve this target of $1 million. All of us ready, inshallah? Intention, إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ. I start with myself. Everyone knows his capacity, and Allah knows your capacity. Who is ready, my brothers, to give the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? What should we start with, Ya Sheikh Omar? What number should I start with? You know your community. What should I start? In Sydney I mentioned names, shall I go, brother, you pay this, but here, 50,000? Anyone here ready, my brothers, to pledge? We have 2 months. 8th of December is our settlement. In 2 months, anyone ready to spend $50,000 fi sabilillah? Raise your hand, please, and pledge. Anyone who scratches, I'll slug him with the pledge form. So don't scratch. Don't by mistake, wallah, I was scratching. You raise your hand, 50 grand. It's a very expensive hand raise. Anyone here ready, a family, a group of brothers, a table, ready to pledge $50,000 for the house of Allah, my brothers? $50,000 car. Easy. Wife wants a present at the end of the year. Happy wife, happy life. Buy car, no problem. Make wife happy, you know. One trip overseas cost her 20 grand, 25 grand, you and your wife and your kids, no problem. How about house of Allah? Yes, my brothers. Anyone ready? $50,000? Too much for Melton? Or people are still thinking? Every one of us, my brothers, will meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on Judgment Day with 2 numbers. One number will say the amount of money you spent on your desires and shahawat. Home, car, wife, food, restaurant, holiday. This number is humongous. And beside this number, there's another embarrassing number. The amount of money you spent fi sabilillah in your life. Please create some balance before you meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Who is ready, my brothers, for $50,000? Anyone? Silence, the dead silence. We don't have the 50,000, or we don't want to give the 50,000. Or we're scared Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not give us back. $50,000 fi sabilillah. Anyone? Drop share? Or push more? You tell me, it's your community. Go up? 100 grand, yani they will give? Any table ready? Any group of friends ready? Anyone wants to dedicate? Make the pledge and even go collect the money from your cousins, your friends. Fi sabilillah, for the house of Allah. But who is ready for $30,000? Rahman. $30,000 fi sabilillah. We need $1 million in 2 months. $30,000 fi sabilillah. Show us. 30. Allahu Akbar. Takbir. Takbir. My brothers, can I please have a number here? Brother, can I please have a number for silent pledges? Where is it? No, I want a number for people that want to make an anonymous pledge. He will send a message with his pledge. Can you add it? Or this is a set? Phone number. Put a phone number. Anyone for anyone's phone number. Brothers, even though this situation, exposing your charity is more rewarding because you are encouraging others. But if someone wants to make a silent pledge, please. Not yet. Say a number, please. Anyone tell me a number? Say it to me. He's writing it down. $30,000, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you, my brother. This, my brother, this charity is shifa. It cures the diseased. It cures the sick in your family. It becomes your shade on Judgment Day from the sun. Your charity will shade you on the day of Qiyamah. Your charity will protect not your children, not your grandchildren, 7 generations down, like in Surah Al-Kahf. وَكَانَ أَبُوهُمَا صَالِحًا. They say he was a charitable man. 7 generations Allah protected because of the charity. So don't withhold. $30,000. Anyone else ready for 30,000? If you want to make an anonymous charity, text this number 0432 310 427. $30,000. Anyone else? Any family? Any group of brothers? Anyone wants to sell his stuff, Isabilillah, like a crazy man? Go home, tell your wife, one day, Habibti, I love Allah more than you. I love Allah more than our family. I gave my car for Isabilillah. What's going to happen, yani? Nothing. You'll buy a cheap car and it will take you the same place you go. Anyone wants to sacrifice, make qurban for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's house? Every Muslim that enters this masjid, until the day of Qiyamah, every letter of Quran, every salah, you get part of this reward. You will die, and centuries after you die, you're still getting reward. Your books are open because you contributed to the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Anyone else ready for $30,000? How about $20,000? Bismillah, my brothers, don't hesitate. Believe Allah. $20,000, anyone? $20,000 fi sabilillah. $20,000 for the house of Allah. Anyone else ready, my brothers? Any table? $20,000 fi sabilillah. Sure, at least one person will give 20, inshallah. Bismillah. Don't leave me hanging like this on the stage. Please, my brothers, fi sabilillah, charity. A group of friends, $20,000 for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Anyone ready for 20,000? Sent? $20,000. Allahu Akbar. $20,000 fi sabilillah. May Allah Azza wa Jal accept, Ya Rab. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make this charity means for his shifa and guidance and protection for him and his family until the day of Qiyamah. $20,000. Anyone else ready for 20 grand? Anyone thinking, pondering? Huh? One more. May Allah Azza wa Jalla accept, Ya Rab. Jazakum Allah khair. $20,000. Yes, my brothers. So now 30, 20, 20. Is the total here? Where's the total? The green? Are we 320 now? 220s and 130. So that's 70 grand. Yes, my brothers. Anyone else ready for 20 grand? Too much for Melton? Who is ready, my brothers, for $10,000? With sacrifice, with iman, with trust in Allah. $10,000 fi sabilillah. Who is ready, my brothers? MashaAllah. Huh? 15. Allahu Akbar. Takbir. 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 Allah Azza wa Jalla reward your brothers. $50,000. This is what we're talking about. Keep on coming, my brothers. May Allah Azza wa Jalla make this charity a means for rahmah and khair for your family until the day you die, mashallah. Yes, my brothers. Anyone ready for 10 grand? $10,000. $10,000 for the house of Allah. $15,000, mashallah, at the back. I can't see that far, but sure someone is there. $15,000. May Allah Azza wa Jalla reward you, my brother. May Allah Azza wa Jalla accept your charity. $10,000, mashallah. May Allah Azza wa Jalla reward you. Takbir. Yes, my brothers. Bismillah. Yes, my brothers. $10,000. With some sacrifice, with some qurban, all of us can arrange, inshallah. Bismillah. Please, please, please spend fi sabilillah, my brothers. Save your akhirah. Our life is full of haram and sin, and our life is full of israf. We spend so much money on dunya and shahawat and desires. There's nothing wrong with evening the balance a bit for the sake of Allah Azza wa Jal. Bismillah, don't hesitate. Raise your hand and give Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala back. Yes, my brothers, $10,000. Anyone else ready? 10 grand. Yes, my brothers. $10,000. Anyone else ready? There's a pledge form in front of you on the table. We take FPOS, we take cash, we take gold, we take cars, we take your clothes. No problem. You can go back, cover aura. One, one lungi, and that's it. One more. $10,000, mashallah. Yes, my brothers. Bismillah. Who else is ready, my brothers? With some sacrifice, with iman, with yaqeen. In 2 months, you can even collect this money if you don't have it. You can say, khalas, I'm going to work for the house of Allah. Go to my friends, my colleagues at work, $10,000, $1,000, 10 of your friends. Done, finished. Bismillah, pledge, my brothers. Who is ready to do khidmah and service for the sake of Allah Azza wa Jal? The house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is waiting, my brothers. $10,000. Yes, 10,000, mashallah. $10,000 here, mashallah. Takbir. Brother Ashraf, $10,000, mashallah. Takbir. Yes, my brothers. Bismillah, keep on coming. Medina halal chicken, $10,000, mashallah. Takbir. Yes, my brothers. Bismillah. May Allah Azza wa Jalla reward the brother spending. $10,000. Anyone else ready for 10 grand? Bismillah. We will take 5 more at least. There's 5 more in this hall. 5 10 grands. Bismillah. Yalla yalla, a family, group of friends. Don't hesitate. Who else is ready, my brothers? The opportunity, the door is opened. And the angels are writing. And the chance may never come again. Maybe tonight is your last night. Don't say inshallah tomorrow. Don't say I'm going to talk to my wife. No, she will run away from you on Judgment Day. Bismillah. Who is ready, my brothers, for $10,000? Bismillah, Bismillah. 10,000. Which masjid? Which masjid? Grand Masjid, mashallah.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar, Jazakallah khair. MashaAllah, $10,000, MashaAllah, the brothers. Yes, my brother, Bismillah. 10. 2 means 20, or 2 means 10? 10? MashaAllah, may Allah Azza wa Jalla accept you, brother. $10,000.
Allahu Akbar.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, my brothers, please, give me more. Yallah. Who else ready for 10 grand? Bismillah. Brothers, sometimes in our country back home, one day you wake up in the morning and your son needs a surgery operation. You have to organize 10 grand on the spot, and he's your son. Another? $10,000, mashallah, takbir!
Allahu Akbar.
Bismillah, my brothers, who else is ready? Mashallah, this community is amazing. Spend, brothers, fi sabilillah. If your son needs the money, your daughter needs the money, you will do whatever you have to save them. The house of Allah needs you. The house of Allah needs your qurban and your iman now. Spend fi sabilillah and do not hesitate. قال سبحانه وتعالى وما أنفقتم من شيء فهو يخلفه وهو خير الرازقين. Whatever you spend fi sabilillah, Allah will compensate and He is the best of sustainers. MashaAllah, $10,000 at the Musalla, MashaAllah. May Allah Azza wa Jalla accept you, Ya Rabb. Yes, my brothers, Bismillah, yes. See this, make these phone calls. Call your friend, call your cousin, send a message to your family. You never know what hit, who will get that bait and who will be part of this amazing project. Imagine, my brothers, those who donated to Faulkner Masjid in the early stages, or Preston Mosque. When it was a small project, how much reward have they got? This masjid one day, people will say, oh, my grandfather or my great-grandfather spent money, mashallah, and this house of Allah now, mashallah, hufad and alims and alimat, mashallah, are graduating ulama and teachers of deen from this place. Yes, my brothers, Bismillah. 30,000 from the table at the back. Allahu Akbar. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Yes, my brothers, mashallah. That's what we want to hear. $30,000.
Allahu Akbar.
Yes, my brothers. Who else is ready, inshallah? I'm sure there's 2 more 10 grand at least. Yes, my brothers. Bismillah. Who else is ready for $10,000? MashaAllah, MashaAllah.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar. This is special 10,000, you know? May Allah Azza wa Jalla accept, Ya Rabb. $10,000 Mufti Munir, MashaAllah.
Allahu Akbar.
Yes, my brothers. One more. At least one more. Who else ready for 10 grand, my brothers? Bismillah. I can feel it coming. More brothers, mashallah, are thinking. Yes, my brothers. $10,000 fi sabilillah might save you on the day of Qiyamah. قال صلى الله عليه وسلم فاتقوا النار ولو بشق تمرة. Save yourselves on Judgment Day from hellfire, even by half a date in charity. Imagine what 10 grand would do. You know, قال صلى الله عليه وسلم الصدقة تطفئ غضب الرب كما يطفئ الماء النار. Hellfire stops the wrath of Allah like water puts off fire. وَلِلَّهِ الْمَثَلُ الْأَعْلَى لَيْسَ كَمِثْلِهِ شَيْءٍ. Imagine, my brothers, all sins and haram forgiven just because of an act of iman. And the money will come back to you. Yes, my brothers. Another 10 grand fi sabilillah. Who else ready? MashaAllah. $10,000. $10,000, mashallah. May Allah Azza wa Jalla accept. You're an amazing community, mashallah. Yes, my brothers, please. Tayyib, who is ready? Listen carefully. Everyone that came here tonight, I'm sure, bi'idhnillah Azza wa Jal, it's within your capacity. In 2 months, if you put your head to it, to collect at least $5,000 for the house of Allah. If we share the burden, all of us, wallahi, we'll reach our target. If everyone dedicates some of his time, some of the effort, you know, to assist and collect this project, collect money for this project, wallahi, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will help you and bless you. So who is ready, my brothers, to pledge $5,000 fi sabilillah? Bismillah, raise your hand and keep them up until someone comes. MashaAllah. Even those who have no money, even those who are struggling, just pledge and Allah will help you. 5,000 here, MashaAllah. Who else is ready for 5 grand, my brothers? What's the hand? Who? There's a secret conversation happening. Yes, my brothers, who is ready for 5 grand? Another $5,000, MashaAllah. Yes, my brothers. $5,000 fi sabilillah. MashaAllah, 5,000 there, MashaAllah.
Allahu Akbar.
$5,000 here, MashaAllah. May Allah Azza wa Jalla accept you and bless you all of you, MashaAllah.
Ameen. Allahu
Yes, my brothers, who else is ready? 5 grand fi sabilillah. If you make some phone calls, you call your friends, you make some dua, you reach your target. 5,000, brother Rahman, MashaAllah. May Allah Azza wa Jalla accept you. 5,000, MashaAllah, from this table. May Allah Azza wa Jalla accept you.
Allahu Akbar.
Yes, my brothers, everyone who came here, please raise your hand and don't hesitate. Remember the promise of Allah. Remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves those who give in charity and rewards them immensely. Don't believe the promise of shaitan and believe the promise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. $5,000, MashaAllah, brother. Wa jazakallah khair. May Allah Azza wa Jalla accept you. Who else, my brothers? $5,000 fi sabilillah. MashaAllah, brother at the back. $5,000.
Allahu Akbar.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. What's the total we've reached, brother? Other than the money that was collected before. Subtract. Today, how much do we collect? Yes, brothers. Who is ready for 5 grand?
Brother Raza, $5,000.
$5,000, MashaAllah, brother Raza. Yes, my brothers. Bismillah, keep them coming. Everyone put your effort and make some sacrifice. Don't give what's easy, give what's hard. لن تنالوا البر حتى تنفقوا مما تحبون. You will not reach rank with Allah unless and until you spend from that which you love. That's what you care for. When you give that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves you and rewards you. $5,000, MashaAllah. May Allah Azza wa Jalla accept you, my brother.
Allahu Akbar.
Yes, my brothers, 5 grand. Who is ready? Who else is ready for $5,000? A table together, a group of brothers. What's the total? So far? No, man, you're wrong in maths. Brother, what was the total? Simple. Just tell me the total before we started. It was 250, and now so it's 375. So whatever, 250 plus 75. 325, yes. Another 5,000, MashaAllah.
Allahu Akbar.
MashaAllah. Yes, my brothers, who else is ready for sabilillah? $5,000. Don't hesitate. Spend. أنفق يا ابن آدم ولا تخشى من ذي العرش إقلالا. Spend, O son of Adam, and don't expect except generosity from Allah. Another $5,000, MashaAllah. May Allah Azza wa Jalla accept you, Ya Rabb. Another 25,000, MashaAllah. $25,000, takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Yes, my brothers, MashaAllah. Keep them coming. $25,000. Yes, my brothers. Bismillah, Bismillah. Who else is ready for 5 grand? $5,000 at the back there, MashaAllah. Jazakallah khair. Any table, any family, a group of friends. Another $5,000. Another 5,000 at the back, MashaAllah. Jazakallah khair. MashaAllah. Yes, my brothers, who else is ready? Bismillah. Young teenagers, spend your savings. Don't worry, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will compensate. Whatever you have saved, spend fi sabilillah, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will multiply. Yes, my brothers, who else is ready fi sabilillah? Who wants to work for the house of Allah? I want someone who has no money. He has no money, he has no savings. But he says, inshallah, over the next 2 months, I will collect 5 grand for the masjid. He didn't come here with money, he has no savings. But he will work for the house of Allah and collect 5 grand. Another 5,000. Not this guy. Not this brother. This brother may Allah reward him. Who has no money but pledges to collect the 5 grand for the house of Allah over the next 2 months. Bismillah. Bismillah. The person will get so much reward for his effort. Yes, mashallah. May Allah Azza wa Jalla accept your others. Anyone else? Anyone, even if you have no money, pledge and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will help you. Allahu fi awni al-abd, ma dama al-abdu fi awni akhihi. When you help your brother, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is in your support. Imagine if you are helping the house of Allah, what does Allah Azza wa Jalla do with you? How much will Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help you? Yes, my brothers. Who else is ready for 5 grand? Easy amount, inshallah, in 2 months. MashaAllah. $5,000 there. Yes, my brothers. Who else is ready, inshallah? Bismillah. Anyone else ready for $5,000? MashaAllah. May Allah Azza wa Jalla accept you. Jazakallah khair, my brother. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you. I love the people that come at the end because it means they thought a lot, they're thinking, mashallah, and they came to the right decision to spend their money fi sabilillah. Bismillah, my brothers, don't hesitate. أنفقوا في سبيل الله. الذين ينفقون أموالهم بالليل والنهار. Those spend the money day and night.
Another 5,000.
Another $5,000, mashallah.
Allahu Akbar.
Yes, my brothers. Who else is ready for 5 grand? 640 minus 250 is what? 395. 7,000 there, mashallah. That's
Allahu
400 grand.
Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
400,000 we have collected today, mashallah. Yes, my brothers. Bismillah. Keep them coming. Anyone else ready for 5 grand? $10,000, mashallah. MashaAllah. May Allah Azza wa Jalla accept you. $10,000.
Allahu Akbar.
2 5,000s. So 10 grand. MashaAllah. May Allah Azza wa Jalla accept.
Allahu Akbar.
Yes, my brothers. Anyone getting here? Sending anonymous message? Anyone checking? 5,000, mashallah, anonymous. 10,000 anonymous.
Allahu Akbar.
Is that all new? 2,000. No, we're
Allahu
needing
Akbar.
2,000s now. We haven't reached that yet. MashaAllah. Yes, my brothers. Bismillah. Anyone else ready for 5 grand? Jump in before the opportunity is closed and you never know. Imagine yourself on Judgment Day and you can call yourself now. Standing in the sun and you can make that phone call to yourself now in dunya. What would you say? What advice would you give you now? Wallahi, you will say, Habibi, spend the money. Spend it. Why are you holding? What did dunya do to us, my brothers? Bismillah, Bismillah. Who else ready for 5 grand? I hate uneven numbers. Let's reach at least 700,000. Give me another 17k before we drop. Who else ready for 5 grand? Yalla, yalla, Bismillah. Crazy people, Bismillah, spend. Don't hesitate. 5 grand. $5,000. MashaAllah, may Allah accept you.
Allahu Akbar.
Jazakumullah khair. 5,000. 12 grand left. Give me another 5, please. Another 5 at the back,
Allahu
mashallah.
Akbar.
May Allah Azza wa Jalla accept you.
Allahu Akbar.
Jazakallah khair. Who else ready for 5 grand? $5,000, anyone? Yes, my brothers, Bismillah. Work hard fi sabilillah. Spend your money fi sabilillah. Another 5,000 anonymous, mashallah.
Allahu Akbar.
May Allah Azza wa Jalla accept. Yalla, we'll have to drop now to 3 because there's only 3 left. Who is ready for $3,000? Let's close this number first. 3 grand. 3 grand in 2 months. 3 grand. $3,000 the brother.
Allahu Akbar.
MashaAllah. Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
$3,000. Who is ready, my brothers? 3,000. MashaAllah, may Allah Azza wa Jalla accept you. Who is ready? $3,000. $3,000 fi sabilillah. Who else, my brothers? Bismillah, Bismillah. In 2 months, what, $1,500 a month. You send one message to your contacts, you will get this in one day, inshallah. In one day you'll get it. In your contacts, remind them, over 2 months, yeah, 3 grand. Back, mashallah. Jazakallah khair.
Allahu Akbar.
5,000. $5,000 anonymous, mashallah.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
Yes, my brothers. Who else is ready for $3,000? 3 grand. Who is ready? I'm sure you're all hungry and I'm hungry. Aren't you hungry? Let's get it over and done with. It's the most expensive meal you will pay for, mashallah. Yes, my brothers. Who is ready for $3,000 for the house of Allah Azza wa Jal? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, مَنْ ذَا الَّذِي يُقْرِضُ اللَّهَ قَرْضًا حَسَنًا. Allah knows we have doubt. So Allah says, let's not call it charity, call it a loan. Give me a loan, I promise it will come back with riba from Allah Azza wa Jal. With interest, with reward, with extra. Allah called it a loan. Who is ready to loan Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? When you hear this ayah, doesn't something move? Doesn't the heart move? 3,000.
Allahu Akbar.
3,000 there, mashallah.
Allahu
Jazakallah khair.
Akbar.
Who else ready now? This $3,000 fi sabilillah. 3 grand. Anyone else ready for $3,000? Bismillah. 3,000 there, mashallah. Everyone, my brothers, Bismillah, yallah. $3,000 fi sabilillah. Yes, my brothers. We want not only to buy this land, we want to buy this land. I went today to the land. We have to buy the land next door and the land behind it. So we still have a long journey. 2 acres, 2 acres, 2 acres. We want to build a huge masjid, inshallah. Not for us only, for our kids and our grandkids. Yes, my brothers, Bismillah. Who is ready for $3,000? Anyone else ready? Everyone khalas is broke? Everyone finished? If your wife says, if you don't give me 3 grand, I'll divorce you, what will happen? Money will come from nowhere. Happy wife, happy life. Yes, my brothers. $3,000. Who is ready? Anyone else ready? Like, who is ready for $1,000? Everyone in the hall tonight, even if you pledged before. We won't count whatever you pledged before. At least $1,000. There's 300 of us here. That's 300 grand. Alone. Just $1,000 with qurbani, with sacrifice, in 2 months. In 2 months. Keep your hand up. Allahu Akbar, cash. I love cash. Give me cash. $2,000. Who's ready for 1 grand? Everyone raise your hand. $1,000, mashallah. Everyone who came, work for Allah. Ibadah, it's an act of worship to spend your money fi sabilillah. $1,000. Anyone else? 1 grand. Keep your hand up until someone comes. One here, mashallah. Yalla, bismillah, bismillah. 1 grand there at the back, mashallah. Yes, who else is ready? $1,000 there, mashallah. This young teenager, beautiful. May Allah Azza wa Jalla accept you. Everyone. All teenagers, all students. Go to your family members, go to your cousins, say House of Allah needs to be built. $1,000.
Brother, we have the machines if you would like to pay cash. Or you
1,000, you can pay FPOS, you can pay cash, you can pay anything like this. Yes. Another $1,000, may Allah Azza wa Jalla accept you. Yes, my brothers. $1,000, who is ready? $1,000, mashallah. He's from Sydney. He's not Melbourne, this is Sydney. Sheikh Shams, mashallah. What? 3 and 2. $8,000, mashallah. $8,000 there. Yes, my brothers, who's ready for 1 grand? Yes, my brothers. $1,000. 1,000, mashallah, may Allah Azza wa Jalla accept you. Bismillah, bismillah, sharing the opportunity. Everyone jump at the opportunity. Don't leave it. Don't let the moment go. Yes, my brother.
Our Hafiz Sahib is 1,000.
$1,000 Hafiz Sahib, mashallah. Yes, my brothers. $1,000 fi sabilillah. $1,000 for the house of Allah. Sadaqah jariyah. Until the day of Qiyamah, it continues for you. 5,000 anonymous. MashaAllah. May Allah Azza wa Jal accept. Yes, my brothers. Bismillah. Huh? 1,000 anonymous.
Allahu
MashaAllah.
Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
Yes, my brothers. The two young men. 1,000 and 1,000. $2,000.
Allahu Akbar.
MashaAllah. May Allah Azza wa Jal
Allahu
accept.
Akbar.
Yes, all the hafat, all the students of Quran. Go and work for the house of Allah Azza wa Jal.
Anybody cash?
Bismillah. Anyone else? $1,000.
Anyone paying cash? We got the machines everywhere.
$2,000. MashaAllah. May Allah reward the young man. Yes, my brothers. Who else is ready, inshallah? We have to hit the 750. Give me 4 more $1,000. Bismillah. Someone shut me up there. Aren't you tired? Yallah, we're nearly there. $4,000. Almost 500,000. Bismillah. $1,000. Who is ready? 1,000.
One more brother here.
$1,000. MashaAllah. May Allah Azza wa Jalla accept.
Allahu Akbar.
Yes, my brothers. $3,000. Anyone else ready for 1,000? Who's scratching? 1,000 there, MashaAllah. Jazakallah khair. 2 more. ختامها مسك. MashaAllah. 1,000 at the back. Jazakallah khair.
Anyone? Here?
1 more 1,000. Yalla, we're going to start the auction, my brothers. Who is ready? 1 more $1,000. Someone get the reward of sealing it, MashaAllah. $1,000, anyone? Bismillah. Huh? $1,000, MashaAllah. 2,000, MashaAllah. Jazakallah khair. May Allah Azza wa Jalla reward you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all your sacrifice. If you want to give less than 1,000, please, inshallah, the brothers are pledging 5,000.
Allahu Akbar.
MashaAllah. I will take it, don't worry.
Allahu
The
Akbar.
number is uneven again. I can't stop. I can't. Anonymous 1,000. 5,000. MashaAllah.
Takbir!
Takbir. Now the number is uneven again. What am I going to do, man? I want to sit down, man. Who else is ready, my brother? 1,000. MashaAllah. 64. 1 more 1,000. 65. Who else is ready? We'll take anything, inshallah. Anyone else ready, my brothers? Anyone ready to pledge fi sabilillah? Anonymous 5,000. You ready? MashaAllah, MashaAllah. May Allah Azza wa Jal accept you all. May Allah Azza wa Jal show you in dunya before akhirah the reward and the result of this charity. Inshallah, we will all pray in this masjid and praise Allah Azza wa Jal for allowing you this great opportunity to spend fi sabilillah. Jazakumullah khair wa barakallah feekum. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.